Alright, we're almost done with the practice exam. Just one more question, number 6 left to go. So 6 says, find the area of the region enclosed by the curve and the x-axis. Okay, so another thing we haven't talked about yet in class, but we'll be talking about it soon. So let's see if we can draw a picture of what's going on. So you can do this problem without being able to graph the situation, but being able to graph certainly helps. So, negative x squared is just a downward facing parabola. And what does the 4 do? The 4 translates it up by 4 units. So the picture of this is going to look like this. Okay. And if you think for 1 second, you can even figure out what these places are, right? Because those are going to be the things that make this 0. So what value of x is going to make 4 minus x squared 0? It's pretty clearly going to be plus and minus 2. Alright, so here's plus 2 and here's minus 2. And now what the question is asking us to find is this area. And what we're going to need to use is something called the fundamental theorem of calculus. It's always a good thing to learn in calculus class. So what is the fundamental theorem of calculus? It is about area. Okay, it relates area to the derivative, or more exactly to the antiderivative. So let me draw a picture to go along with this. So let's say that you have the graph of any function. Right, so now let's say we pick 2 points A and B. And also this curve, it can't really be any function. It has to at least be continuous. And then I suppose the antiderivative has to exist. Okay, so now this black curve is y equals f of x, and I'm going to be talking about the area under the curve between A and B. Okay, so that's what I'm going to call, let's use green A here for area. And the fundamental theorem says that A is equal to capital F of B minus capital F of A, where capital F of x is, I could say the, but should really say any antiderivative of f. Okay. Alright, excellent. So, any antiderivative of f, the only difference is the plus c part, right? So this is saying is no matter what c is, this will be true. Okay, alright. So we can use the fundamental theorem. Look, we're in exactly the same situation with the red picture, right? It's a slightly different picture. So the answer to this question, number 6, is just going to be f of 2 minus f of negative 2. And now all we have to do is figure out what the antiderivative capital F is. So that should be easy. So here's this function f of x equals 4 minus x squared. So it's pretty easy to find the antiderivative of that. So just do it piece by piece. So the antiderivative of 4 is 4x. Okay, now this other part is slightly trickier. The antiderivative of x squared is x cubed over 3. Okay, so awesome. And now I need to plug these things in. So the answer is going to be f of 2. So what is that? That's going to be 4 times 2 minus 8 over 3. And minus, I have to be a little careful about the quantity minus. It's going to be minus 4 plus 8 over 3. Alright, and now let's see what happens. This is 8 minus 8 over 3 plus, did I do something dumb here? I think so. This should be negative 8, not negative 4, right? Sorry about that. So plus 8 minus 8 over 3. And so that all comes out to be 16 minus 16 over 3. And what is that? That is 16 times 2/3, and that is 32 over 3 is the answer. All right, excellent.